Leading off is number 20, Marcus J.
We are underway from Arnold Field here in Sonoma, California. That's just a little late getting started on the broadcast, and Jang cuts and misses, and it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch to Jang, and it misses outside. Jang hitting leadoff for Dustin Cheney's ball club today. He takes outside. Just underway at Arnold Field in Alameda. Let's jump into the anchors starting lineup. Jang, Boyle, Hennings, Guijarro, Blisco, Taklas, Zulaika, Home, and Gonzalez is the 9 that Cheney's going to trot out. Jang cuts and misses at a fastball, and he strikes out swinging.
Up next, number 13, J.P. Boyle.
J.P. Boyle playing left tonight stands in from the left side. First of a 3-game set between the Anchors and the Stompers here in Arnold Field. Boyle fouls it back. Second game of the season for both these clubs. The Anchors won at home against the North Bay Kings Gold team 2-0 on the backs of 3 shutout innings from Nevin Lee. Here comes the 0-1. That's chopped towards second. With time as Martinez fires to first in time for the putout 2 away.
Now batting number 26, Connor Hennings.
2 outs in the first as Daniel Smith retires the first 2 anchors in order. We have a moment. Let's set the defense for the Sonoma Stompers. Isaiah Vazquez, a battery mate of the senior from Santa Rosa Junior College, delivers. Pitch catches the outside corner, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the left fielder, Connor Hennings. Here comes the pitch. Lines that foul alongside of first. Here comes the 1-2. Chopped towards short. Easy play for Marion. Fires across the diamond in time to get him. So that's the top half of the first inning. The Anchors go down in order. The Stompers coming up in the bottom half. Just a little late getting started, and it's just opening week technical difficulties. We're here for the Anchors and the Stompers. The Sonoma Stompers play here at Arnold Field. They're 0-1 on the season, losing to the Petaluma Leghorns 6-2 last night at home. Zach Pace's starting lineup will be Nathan Brazier in center, Isaiah Velasco behind the dish, Logan Azem in right, Noah Rabin bats cleanup in left field, Omar Gastelum is the DH batting fifth, Jeremy Maldonado playing down there at the hot corner, hitting 6-hole. Chava Iparagea is playing first base. Brandon Marion at short. He made the nice play to end the first. And Ryan Martinez is at second. Daniel Smith gets the starting nod. Anchors are going to send Corey Houston out there. His battery mate will be Atticus Gonzalez. The defense behind him, Guiahara at first, Home at second, Jang at short, and Driscoll at third, heading Boyle and Taklas left to right. Corey Houston was one of 5 Anchors pitchers who threw a shutout frame in the Tuesday night win at home. Brasher, Velasco, and Azem, the 3 due up for the Stompers.
Batting number 5, Ethan Brasher.
Brasher stands in from the right side, facing the righty Corey Houston. Houston's first pitch missed off the corner, 1-0.
It is on. Wait, let me see it. I'll turn it on. Okay.
Corey Houston donning number 5 for the Anchors in the road Navies. That's chopped towards second, and the hole is home. Fires to first in time. Nice play by the second baseman ranging to his right, and Corey Houston gets the first man he faces here in the first. Houston, the righty out of Laney College, pitched to a 3.79 ERA in 16 appearances last year. Here comes Houston's first pitch. Pours one in there. Strike, nothing in one.
What, you just have to enter the numbers? Is that what you said?
You just have to
Put something on there.
No balls and 1 strike to the catcher Isaiah Velasco. Here comes Houston's 1-0. That's lined out towards second. Home dives, and it's through into right field. A base hit. Velasco turns at first and holds there, and we have our first hit of the ball game. Isaiah Velasco serves one through the right side. That brings up Logan Azem, the right fielder tonight. Dustin Cheney, the head coach of the Anchors, gives the nod to Corey Houston. Here comes the pitch. Close pitch, misses inside, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. That's bounced towards second, could be 2. Home, flips to second. The relay to first is late. That's going to be a fielder's choice. All 3 hitters so far have hit a ground ball there towards the right side. Noah Rabin steps in. Runner at first, 2 men out. The righty Houston stares in to get his sign. The slide step, and he delivers. Off-speed pitch off the corner, 1-0. Azem heads towards second. Here comes the throw from Gonzalez, and he didn't even make it to the base. Atticus Gonzalez with a beautiful throw down to second. And the single is erased on a stolen base, on a caught stealing. That's going to be all she wrote for the first inning. The Anchors and the Stompers still scoreless here in Sonoma. The Anchors, again, it's their inaugural season here in the Bay Area Collegiate League, playing a CCL squad today. Playing a more established league. Let's see what the Anchors can do. The Anchors went down 1-2-3 in the first. And Connor Hennings, Alonzo Guijarro, and Chris Bliscoe will be the three sent to the plate against Daniel Smith. Smith, the righty out of Santa Rosa Junior College. He's heading into his senior year there, playing the summer ball here up in Sonoma. Second ever game for the Anchors. They won their first, so a 1,000 winning percentage for the squad. We'll see if they can continue that here at Arnold Field. Second game, first of three with the Sonoma Stompers. Busy week. They're back home next Thursday against Game Prep. All home games streamed here on Alameda Anchors YouTube channel, but why not an away game for you? The cleanup hitter, Guijarro, stands in from the right side. Righty first baseman, you don't see that every day, and takes fastball off the corner 1-0. Guijarro lines that one foul back towards us, and the count's even 1-1. Bliscoe and Tacklas to follow 4-5-6 after the top three went down in order off Smith in the first. That pitch misses off the corner, 2-1 strike.
No, this is the first batter.
That pitch is lined towards first base in a diving play by Chava Iparagea. What a play down there at first base. Robbed extra bases. First base on first base. That ball was hit on the screws by Guijarro, but it's just an out in the score line. Lines out to the first baseman. That brings up Chris Bliscoe, third baseman. Fouls that one at the plate. And the count's even. At 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top half of the second inning. Just getting underway from Sonoma. Smith to Bliscoe. Houston worked a shutout first for the Yankees, and we'll see if he comes back out for the second. Bliscoe late on a fastball, and the count's 2-2. Sonoma in the home whites with Stompers across the front and blue hats with the orange brims. Here comes the 2-2 to Bliscoe. Spoils it foul, and the count holds 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Misses inside, and the count runs full 3-2. Tackless. The lefty waits on deck. Here comes the full count pitch from Smith. Straha came out swinging fastball upstairs. 2 away. Two outs, no one on, and that brings up Aiden Tackless, the 6-hitter. Here comes the first pitch to Aiden, and he takes upstairs 1-0. That was the second strikeout for Smith. Got them both swinging. Here comes the 1-0 out of the windup. The pitch caught on a missed 1-1. Fooled him with an off-speed pitch below the zone. The 1-1 offer. Cold strike over the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1 ball and 2 strike pitch struck him out swinging. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Daniel Smith. 3 of the first 2. 1.5 in the books. Nothing.
All right, everybody, it's time for the Rawhide race brought to you by Pets Lifeline. This is Rawhide. Rawhide is a rescue bull. He was rescued by Pets Lifeline and brought to me on my farm. And that's where he lives. Rawhide, are you ready to go? Run out there to second base. I'm sure that the Alameda Anchors will halt play just for a second. Now, our 3 lucky.
You can see there on the screen every way you can follow the Alameda Anchors on social media. We have a TikTok too. That's at Alameda Anchors. So.
Right, you're going to second base. You remember where second base is? All right. All right, everybody. On your mark. Get set. Go. All right.
Some between inning fun they have here in Sonoma. They're racing the mascot. None of that. Didn't see any of that the first game for the Anchors, but we'll see. Corey Houston forced to pause his warm-ups. The Anchors' first game was Tuesday. They won that one 2-0. It took them 6 pitchers to complete the 9 innings, but a shutout pitched by the entire bullpen. One of those pitchers was Corey Houston. He pitched a shutout 6th, and he's in for his 2nd inning of work today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win free tickets to the St. Mark's 350, come on over to the Sonoma Raceway.
So we're back underway here in Sonoma. Working through some technical difficulties here. That's our bad. That brings Maldonado to the plate. First and second, nobody out. The rally is on for the Anchors here in the top half of the 3rd. Beg your pardon, it's the bottom half of the 2nd inning. The Stompers have runners on first and second with nobody out. That brings Jeremy Maldonado to the plate. 2 on, no out.
I think I'll get that one to you.
No balls and 2 strikes. Corey Houston looking to work around some trouble here in the 2nd. Houston checks the runner. Delivers the 0-2. Straw came out looking. And a much-needed first out for Corey Houston.
We got number 27, Shawty
Aragira steps in, batting 7 tonight, and an opportunity to drive in the first run of the ball game. First and second, one man out. Houston looks into Gonzalez for the sign. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That misses outside, 1-1. Rabin hit a booming double off the wall in deep left center field. Gastelum walked and Maldonado struck out, and we have first and second with one man out. Here comes the pitch. Caught on and missed 1-2. Corey Houston was in trouble early. Let's see if he can work through it. Still no action in this anchor bullpen down that left field line. The lean righty from Mulaney College doesn't like the first pitch Gonzalez offers, and he steps off. Runners lead from first and second. Houston working out of the stretch is ready. And first to check on second, nothing doing. Is Houston ready to deliver the 1-2? Here it is. Straw came out looking. That's back-to-back backwards Ks for the righty.
Walking up to the plate, we have number 8, Brandon Marion.
The shortstop, Brandon Marion, steps in. The last hope to rally for the Stompers here in the second. Your coach, you love to get that runner into scoring position with nobody out, but back-to-back strikeouts from Houston, and he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning. Here comes his first pitch to Marion, and that one misses off the corner, close pitch. Marion ahead of Houston, 1-0. Here it comes. That one clips the outside corner, 1-1. One ball and one strike to the Stomper shortstop. Here it comes, and first to check back on second from Corey Houston. He's worried about the runner back there. Houston working his second game in a row for the Anchors. Fires the 0-1. High hop towards short. Jang flips to second the short way to end the inning, and a leadoff double, then a walk, but 3 retired in a row for Corey Houston. We head to the third. Still 0-0 in Sonoma.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy family, friends, and Stompers baseball, all with your favorite vintage from Treefort Wines. The Treefort Wine Lounge is located just past the visitor's dugout. Reclaim your hideout in Sonoma.
Let's take a look around the majors with some scores. The Dodgers dropped their game to the Nationals yesterday in a disappointing result for Tony Gonsolin. And then the Yankees head to Chavez Ravine for 3 this weekend. And that's always fun. 2 storied franchises, maybe the 2 most storied franchises in the Yankees and Dodgers. You don't see that matchup very often, but with the new MLB schedule, we'll be seeing it every year. The coaching staff for your Anchors is head coach Dustin Cheney, back from an illness. He missed the first game. He was filled in by Derek Livingston, who'll be coaching third tonight, and general manager and someone that just does it all for the ball club is Tony Sicacci, and he's down there in the dugout as well. Luis Zulaika steps in and hitting 7th tonight. 7, 8, 9, Zulaika, Home, and Gonzalez are the 3 that will bat for the Anchors. First 6 have gone down in order for Cheney's ball club. Just 2 runs last Tuesday, but that was enough for a 2-0 victory. Here comes the 1-0. That's on one hop to shortstop. Easy play for Marion, but they're across the diamond in time to get him. It's the 3rd ground ball induced by Daniel Smith. He's also K3 through 2 frames. Ty Home steps in from the right side. The second baseman tonight is ready for Smith's first pitch. Out of the windup and delivers. At the knees, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Holmes on and he fouls it straight back to the screen. You can see the camera rattling on that one as Home was right on it and it straight back to the screen. On the fastball from Daniel Smith. The 0-2 to Home, he lays off and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2, Home. Fouls off a curveball inside, right on the hands. Good pitch from Smith, 1-2, and the battle continues. Zulaika grounded to second to start the inning, and Home strikes out here. The throw down to first in time to get him. Strikeout number 4 for Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith is just mowing down these Anchors.
This is our line whipper, don't forget.
Atticus Gonzalez batting 9th and doing the catching tonight. Came off the bench. Did the catching in the second half of Tuesday. Lays off the first pitch in the dirt, and he's ahead 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Smith to the plate. That one misses off the corner, 2-0. Close pitch. Stompers fans in attendance thought it caught the corner, but the home plate umpire disagrees. Here comes the 2-0. That one is a called strike, and I'd say the Anchor faithful thought that one missed off the outside, but it's 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Gonzalez saw it off, bounces it towards first. Iparagea flips over to Smith covering, and the Anchors go down again. 1, 2, 3. Smith is dealing through 3. We played 2.5, still scoreless at Arnold Field.
zero alcohol. Tons of flavor. Hoppy water. Try Hoppy Refresh at grocery store today. All right, let's go. Here's a set. Here's a set. Here's a set.
Let's look around the scoreboard. The San Francisco Giants lost 2 of 3 to the Pirates at home on Memorial Day weekend. That's got to be a disappointing series for the Giants. A team battling in the wild card berth with this same Pirates squad. The Giants came in red hot. The Pirates had gone 6-23. But they come into Oracle and take 2 of 3 from Gabe Kapler's bunch. The Giants look to bounce back as they host the Orioles. Adley Rutschman has that team going in some sort of good direction. A team that lost 100 games 2 years ago sits second in a juggernaut AL East right now. Lots of fun and games around the ballpark here in Sonoma.
I'm not kidding either. I love that name. That was the Hoppy Water race brought to you by Lagunitas Brewery. Hoppy Water. 0 calories, 0 alcohol, 100% flavor.
Ryan Martinez leads off for the Stompers. He'll be followed by Brasher and Velasco. 9-1-2 for the Stompers, who left 2 on last inning. Look to get one across here as that one's grounded towards the visiting dugout, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to the 9-hitter Ryan Martinez. Takes outside 1-1.
What's next?
1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch misses somewhere, and the count's 2-1. Lots of baseball still to be played. Only the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Corey Houston in his 3rd inning of work. Is behind the 9-hitter Martinez, 3 balls and a strike. Martinez cuts and misses at an off-speed pitch, and the count runs full. Houston's 3-2. Low and outside, and for the 2nd time, the leadoff man is on.
Walking up to the plate, we have number 5, Nathan Brasher.
It's the 2nd walk issued. The center fielder Brasher steps in. Martinez away from first. Houston with the slide step. Brasher squares to bunt, pulls back, and takes a called strike 1. Nathan Brasher grounded out to second to lead off the ball game. Houston picks back to first. A lot of room in left and right center and a very, very deep center field here at Arnold Field. And that one's popped towards left. Settling it there under it is Henning. He makes the play. And there's 1 out. Just got a little under that one and served it right towards Henning. Vazquez singled off Houston in the first. Runner goes. Atticus Gonzalez from his knees. And the throw's not going to get him. That's going to be a stolen base for Martinez. The only chance Atticus Gonzalez had of getting him was throwing him from his knees, but a two-hopper wide of the bag, and it's going to be a stolen base for Martinez. And a runner in scoring position with just one man out.
Número 37.
Got 2, 3, and 4 with the runner in scoring position and just one man out. Here comes the pitch. That's driven towards left center. Henning chases it back at the warning track, and it's gone. Isaiah Velasco plants one in the left center field seats, and just like that, it's a 2-0 Stomper lead. Isaiah Velasco got all of that one. A hanging pitch from Corey Houston, and Henning tracked it all the way back. It's a short fence back there, right out towards the 331 sign. It's going to be the first home run of the season for Velasco and the Stompers. Logan Azum grounded into a fielder's choice back in the first. Takes the first pitch from Houston, a slider over the corner, 1-0, 0-1. And one's bounced foul wide at first, 0-2. Stompers ahead 2-0 in the third. Just like all events, these first two games, that's history. That's the first run the Alameda Anchors have given up in the history of their ball club, and it comes via Isaiah Velasco 2-run home run to left center. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's taken 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one's bounced towards first. Houston covering the throw. Should be in time. Guiahara went to pick it up, turns and flips to Houston. That's PFP baseball at its finest. The putout goes 3-1 as Houston fields his position beautifully. Defense hasn't been a problem through a game and a third for the Anchors, but it looks like the long ball might be. This is a fastball to Ravine as a called strike. Noah doubled back in the second. Here comes the pitch. It's a bounce foul alongside of first, and it's 0-2. Anchors still have time to rally just the third inning, but Corey Houston surrenders an early long ball, and it's 2-0. Here comes his 0-2. Missed upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one's popped up, left side of the infield. Bliscoe settles and sticks it, and that's going to do it for the Stompers in the third, but they get 2. Isaiah Velasco pokes one out towards left, and after 3, Stompers 2, Anchors 0. 3 innings in the books from Arnold Field. One of the very, very few away broadcasts we're going to do this season here on Alameda Anchors YouTube. All home games, though. The next 17 will be streamed right here. Alameda Anchors on YouTube. Scan that QR code, go to the website, and learn all about the new club in the Bay Area Collegiate League. I'm Kieran Costa, doing play-by-play for all home games. Stick around here on the Anchors YouTube channel. Top of the lineup due up for the Anchors as the first 9 have gone down in order. It will be Jang, Boyle, and Hennings. Jang struck out to lead off the ball game. He struck out 3 times Tuesday night, so a very tough start to the season for the Wesleyan shortstop.
Now batting, number 20, Vazquez, Jang.
That pitch misses inside, brushes Jang back 1-0. Anchors down 2 in the top of the 4th. Jang, Boyle, and Hennings, the top of the Anchor lineup. That one misses inside, and Jang quickly ahead 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch to Jang misses upstairs 3-0. Anchors desperately searching for their first base runner. Here comes the 3-0. Jang takes upstairs ball 4. None of those 4 pitches particularly close.
Now batting, number 13, J.P. Boyle.
J.P. Boyle stands in, grounded out to second. The lefty, Jang, the leadoff man on. We'll see if they send the runner. Anchors swiped a pair of bags in their first game. See what they do here. Vazquez behind the dish. He already has a homer. Let's see if he can pick up a caught stealing. That one misses low, and that's 5 straight out of his zone from Daniel. Jang leads away from first with the bright red diving sleeve on the left hand. Takes his secondary, won't go. That one's popped up left center field. Brasher and Rabin come together. Rabin makes the catch. 1 down. Boyle now 0 for 2, and that brings up Connor Henning. Bounced out to short his first time up.
26, Connor Hennings.
Lots of baseball to be played. Jang, there he goes. And the throw is bobbled by Velasco. No throw. Jang steals second without a throw. It just popped in and out of the glove of Isaiah Velasco. Ball 1. Maybe he was still thinking about that home run he hit in the bottom of the 3rd, but Marcus Jang swipes second, and the Anchors have the runner in scoring position with 1 man out. That pitch misses outside 2-0. All 3 Anchors hitters this frame have been ahead. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball at the knees, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to the anchor left fielder. Here it comes. That's low. Nice block by Vazquez. Kept it in front and kept Jang at second base, but it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Command a bit of an issue here in the 4th inning for Smith. Walked Jang on 4 pitches, fell behind Boyle before getting him, and now it's 3-1 to Bliscoe. Beg your pardon, to Hennings. The 3-1 to Hennings. Caught on a miss. That pitch below the zone, and the count runs full 3-2. Connor Huntings just swung at ball 4.
Okay, this lady over here is going to
That misses inside ball 4. The second walk of the inning. And that brings up Alonzo Guidijaro.
Now batting number 19, Alonzo Guidijaro.
Long walk to the mound. For Zach Pace, the manager of the Sonoma Stompers. Guidijaro hit a absolute laser down to first, but a great play robbed him of a hit in the second. 2 walks in the inning. Let's see if that prompts some movement in the Stompers' pen. Beautiful evening for baseball here in Sonoma. The sun shining. Down on the second game of the season for both these clubs. Jang running. It's a double steal. Maybe it was a hit and run as Guidijaro grounds it foul back behind the dish. They had both runners in motion there, Jang and Hennings, but the hit and run goes awry. That's Derek Livingston coaching down there at third. Dustin Cheney battling illness, but he's in the dugout here for game 2. Here comes the pitch, but first to check on second, nothing doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff is collecting for the home run hitter. $1 into the hat for the home run hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Late on a fastball, nothing in 2. Guidijaro would double play candidate if Smith can get one on the ground, which he's done 4 times already tonight. Guidijaro takes in the dirt. Another great block by Vazquez on a blocking clinic behind the dish here in the 4th inning. Chris Bliscoe waiting on deck. Here comes the 1-2. Bats lined into left field, a base hit. Marcus Jang gets the stop sign from Livingston, and the bases are full of anchors with 1 out here in the 4th. Tying run at second, go ahead, run at first. Guidijaro's hit the ball hard both times up. That one, though, gets him an off. The lefty Bliscoe with RBIs, opportunities galore. Guidijaro away from first. Hennings away from second. Jang away from third. That one misses upstairs 1-0. Big hole on the right side. The pitch to Bliscoe. That's in the dirt. Here comes Jang heading for the plate, and that's going to be a steal of home for Marcus Jang. And And that should be a wild pitch on the line of Daniel Smith. Velasco's been so good behind the dish tonight, but that one slipped away.
Hank Stoner, you have won 2 free tickets to the NASCAR Toyota 350. Come and get your prize at the race car booth.
Anchors have cut the lead in half. That's going to be the first error on the scoreline for the Stompers. Here it comes, 2-0. Caught on a miss, doing one.
Hank Stoner. Hank
I'm not
Stoner is over.
the official score, but pass ball single. And looks like the Anchors have the 3-2 lead, and that is going to prompt action in the Stomper pen. That's number 38, Sid Polston, warming up down there on the bullpen down the first base line for the home Stompers. Aiden Tacklas, runner at first. Anchors 3, Stompers 2. Bottom half of the fourth. Out to the mound comes Zach Payson. That's going to do it for Daniel Smith. Smith was just magnificent through the first 3 innings. Retired the first 9 he faced in order, but lost the zone a little bit here in the fourth. Walk, pop-up, walk, single, single. And the 2-run lead his team picked him up has evaporated.
Number 39, Garrett James.
That brings Garrett James into the game. The lefty, who comes sort of with a 3/4 motion, is going to face Takla Zulaika and Kai Home with a man at first. The book is not yet closed on Daniel Smith as he leaves with responsible for the man at first. But he walked 2. He gave up 2 hits and K'd 4. In 3 innings today, 3+ today. I wonder if we'll see him in either of the next 2 games of the series. But that brings Garrett James in. Garrett James also went to Santa Rosa Community College. Santa Rosa Junior College. Went 1-3 with an 8.24 ERA last season, so he really struggled for Santa Rosa. Let's see if he can turn things around here.
Now batting number 44, Aiden Tackles.
Aiden Tackles stands in. Struck out swinging back in the second. That one's back to the screen, and Velasco, that's just right through him. That's going to be a pass ball. The first pitch from James directly to the backstop, the second one in the dirt. So command, a real problem for the Stompers staff here in the 4th inning. Second time through the lineup was all over Daniel Smith. 3 earned to his name so far, in the 4th run standing out at second. That one gets the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. The offer. Off-speed pitch clips the corner, 2-2. That one gets away from Velasco as well, but no semblance of a read from Chris Bliscoe out at second. He should be standing on third base right now. Velasco, it kept it in front, but it squirted away down the first base line. No movement from Bliscoe. But the count does run full 3 balls and 2 strikes. James is ready. The pitch is spoiled, and it stays 3-2. The Anchors really making the Stompers pitchers work this inning. The full count pitch. Bliscoe away from second. James delivers in the dirt. Ball 4. That one also got away from Velasco. Velasco is struggling a little bit defensively. That's the third walk of the inning, and that brings up Luis Zulaika. Grounded out to short. His first time up. First and second. Still just one man out. Zulaika pops that one foul back towards us. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's in the dirt. Kept in front by Velasco. 1 ball and 1 strike. Isaiah Velasco has to put in a lot of work back there in the 4th inning. Feels like every other pitch he sees is bouncing in front of the plate. James delivers. Off-speed pitch high, but swung through by Zulaika, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. It was a hanging breaking ball above the zone, and it fooled the Anchor DH. James is 1-2. Runners lead from first and second. That curveball sailed on him way outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kai home waiting on deck. He'd be the 8th man to hit in the inning. The Anchor offense has come alive. Here it comes. The 3-2 misses low. It's 3-2. Beg your pardon. It was 2-2. Full count with runners on first and second. We'll see if they send the runners with just 1 out. First and second, the pitch. That's in the dirt again, and the bases are loaded. Kai home struck out back in the second, but Ducks on the pond here in the 4th. 3 runs already home for the Anchors, but hungry for more. Here it comes. Caught on a miss. 0-1. James jumps out ahead of the Anchor 8 hitter. Catcher Atticus Gonzalez waits on deck. Home. Pops one up. First base side. Going over to make the catch is Iparagea. And that was just what the doctor ordered. 2 away. Gonzalez doing the catching tonight. He grounded out to first his last time up. Bases loaded, 2 men out. Garrett James looking to limit the damage for the Stompers. Here it comes. Gonzalez takes upstairs 1-0. Gonzalez pops that one up. First base side, Paraguia goes over and it drops into the bullpen. That one would have been would have been caught in Alameda. Nothing but foul ground and Pat Bale Field. But this one lands safely in the Stompers bullpen, and the count's even 1-1 Gonzalez wants time. The base is full of anchors here in the fourth. 3 runs already across. They lead 3-2. The 1-1 pitch is popped foul, same spot. And kicks in. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. That is through. Coming to the plate, diving in safely is Bliscoe. I thought for a second that it hit Atticus Gonzalez. Instead, it's going to be wild pitch number 3 for the Stompers and a 4-2 anchor lead. That's 2 runs that have scored on by way of the wild pitch. Anchors getting it done any way they can. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners now on second and third. Gonzalez takes somewhere. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Close pitch. First base now open as Bliscoe scored on the wild pitch. The full count pitch is popped towards center. Should be an easy play for Brasher, who settles under. It takes 2 steps to his left and makes the catch. So that's going to be all she wrote for the Anchors in the top of the fourth, but they get 4. They answer the run immediately. We've played 3.5. Anchors now lead the Stompers 4-2.
We've got Chris Anchor here, and she has got to pick it off. She's on rally chicken. Chris Anchor.
Let's look back at that giant scoreboard, why don't we? Well, let's do a 3 Memorial Day weekend to the Pirates at home, and it's a fun little homestand as the Orioles come to town.
Fantastic. I don't think we've had a roost against like that all season.
Corey Houston on for his 4th inning of work.
Fantastic job. Chris Anchor, everybody.
Gave up that 2-run home run to Velasco in the 3rd, but his offense picked him up right away as they played at 4 and batted around in the top of the 4th inning. Let's see if Corey Houston can pick up a much-needed shutdown inning for the Anchors.
Okay, your announcer's got
Gaston, Maldonado, and Iparraguea will be the 3 to bat for the Stompers, who now need to rally. Gaston walked his last time up in the 2nd. No pitcher for the Anchors went more than 3 innings in their opening game shutout, actually, on Tuesday night at home. But Corey Houston, the Laney product. Houston ready for his 4th inning of work. Winds and fires. Drops in an off-speed pitch. 0-1. Getting ahead in the count was a bit of a struggle for Houston the first 3 frames. Let's see if he can do better here, and it's quickly 0-2. Couple off-speed pitches to start off the cleanup hitter. Goes to the fastball and it misses just off the corner. Gonzalez tried to bring it back as well as he could, but it's going to be a strike 3 on Gastelum. It's going to be strikeout number 3 for Houston. The first one of those Ks that came against Jeremy Maldonado back in the second, and he starts him off with an off-speed pitch over the corner. We've seen some reverse pitching here from Corey Houston. He starts him off speed to set up the fastball. Usually you go fastball to set up the off-speed, and again an off-speed pitch off the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Maldonado cuts and misses 1 and 2. Let's see if he goes to the fastball here. That's what he's liked to do the last couple innings. He goes back to Old Faithful in the fastball when he gets into a 2-strike count. Stares in to get his sign from Gonzalez. Doesn't like the first one. Doesn't like the second one. Now he's ready. Here comes the 1-2. That's served into left center field. That's a base knock. Jeremy Maldonado just poked that one throughout his hands. Iparraguirre steps in. Struck out his last time up. And that's just a good piece of hitting we saw from Maldonado. He was a little late on the fastball, and he just threw his hands at it and poked that one into left. Atticus Gonzalez slides to his right to make the stop on a fastball that was spiked by Houston. Nothing through him. The Stompers battled some catching woes in the top half of this inning. Atticus Gonzalez doesn't want to see that happen to him. Runner away from first. That ball's right down the line into the left field corner. Heading towards third and sliding. Stay standing as that ball is absolutely roped by Iparraguirre.
That two-bagger brought to you by Morris Distributing. Morris Distributing in 5 outs.
Gonzalez out to the mound to talk to his pitcher with Brandon Marion, the 8-hitter, coming up. Fielder's choice back in the second. Tying run leads away from second as the offense has picked up here the second and third time through the order. Runners on second and third, 1 man out. Houston worked out of a jam in the second, needs to do it again here in the fourth. Off-speed pitch, a slider. Good pitch, but a cold ball inside. The slider is supposed to come back to the corner, and I thought it did, but the home plate umpire disagreed. Here comes the pitch. Good stop by Gonzalez, and it's 2-0. First base open, but before we see the third pitch of the at-bat.
1 means fastball, 2 curve, 3 slider, 4 knuckler, 5 sinker, 6 changer, 7 screwball, and 8 dipsy do. Alright?
Just wanted to change pictures. Do you want to put on your gas?
No.
Now batting number 7, Isaiah Velasco.
Hey.
I'm not getting it at 6 when I get it at 6 already to go to a meeting. I can't do it. My work starts at 7:30 in the morning and goes till 8 o'clock at night.
Very nice to watch this projection.
Lucky 7 on here.
How do you find out who they are?
You can run that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest announcer for this inning. This is Chris Anchor, going to announce the first 3 Alameda Anchor players.
Coming up now for the Alameda Acres, we have number 13, J.P. Boyle.
There's a lot of players. There must be like about 30.
Just still Fresno and Humble. 3 hours, 5 hours.
Oh, the team didn't. Oh, well then she misunderstood. Also, this supposed to get a headshot.
And now pitching for the Sonoma Stompers, we have number 25, Peter Jensen.
Woo! Before the game, I told everybody to come over. They all didn't come. Well, I'll get them.
Battling through some technical difficulties here. But we're back to action. That pitch misses outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on first and second, 1 man out. Sorry if you lost the broadcast there for a little while. And that pitch, this is inside 3-0. So it's 3 balls and no strike. There's runners on first and second. Bollinger was hit by a pitch. Boyle popped out to third. Henning singled. And Alonzo Guihara faces a 3-0. That's inside. They sent the runners on the 3-0. And the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 12, Chris Bliscoe.
That brings Chris Bliscoe to the plate with the bases loaded. The base is full of anchors. Here it comes. That pitch poured in there for a strike, 1-0. 0-1. Peter Jensen facing Bliscoe with the bases loaded. Bliscoe singled in 2 his last time up. Takes a close pitch, 1-1. A 1-1 pitch from Jensen to Bliscoe. The base is full of anchors. Here it comes. Just clips the knees. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Neither fan base has been too happy with the umpire tonight. But then in what sporting events are the fans happy with them? One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Bliscoe in the dirt. Good block by Vazquez. It's been an up and down game behind the dish for Vazquez. Made a bunch of nice plays there, but a couple runs have scored via the wild pitch and the pass ball. Here it comes. Pitch misses well off the corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The bases are loaded. No place to put them. Here comes the 3-2. Bliscoe strikes out swinging on a high fastball.
Now batting number 44, Aiden Tackless.
That brings Aiden Tackless to the plate. The base is still loaded. Tackless stands in from the left side. That's low. Nice block by Vazquez. Aiden Tackless struck out swinging in the second, walked in the fourth. Here it comes. That's misses upstairs. Walked in and runs. Really the only way we haven't seen one come to score here. We've seen 2 pass balls let in a run. Couple fielders' choices, and then Bliscoe had a big RBI single back in the 4th inning. 2-0. Here it comes. Pours that one in there. 2 balls and a strike. Peter Jensen out of the bullpen. Here comes the 2-1 with 2 outs. Check swing, but it's a cold strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jensen has battled back in the count thanks to his slider. He's fooled him on the last 2 pitches. Let's see if he goes back to the well. Talkless ready. Here comes the 2-2. Tries to elevate the fastball and the count runs full. Nothing but pressure pitches for Peter Jensen since he came out of the bullpen. And both the strikes in the at-bat have come with the slider. Let's see if he goes back to it. Talkless was fooled on both. Here it comes, 3-2. That's outside. My goodness, he rung him up. Aiden Talkless strikes out looking on a slider over the outside corner, and that's going to do it for the Anchors in the 5th. Halfway through our ball game today after 4.5. It's Stompers 5 and Anchors 4. Man, that was a tough way to end that inning. To the pen for the first time goes Dustin Cheney.
This is Artie Baskin of the Sonoma Stomper, and it looks like the Stompers in the lead.
Dustin Cheney goes to the pen for the first time for his sidewinding righty, Michael Polito. Michael Polito worked a scoreless 7th inning in the 2-0 victory over the Kings back on Tuesday. Unfortunately, no such shutout tonight. Polito with the 3/4 motion, working off the first base side of the hill. Drops the step and slings it in there. Bottom half of the 5th inning, Stompers lead 5-4 here in Sonoma, looking for their first win on the young season. First of 3 between the Stompers and Anchors. The Stompers is part of the California Collegiate League there, and while the Anchors are Bay Area Collegiate League, as you know.
Number 37, Logan Azum.
Logan Azum leads off, followed by Noah Rabin and Omar Gastelum. That's going to be 3, 4, and 5, the heart of the lineup for the Stompers, looking to add to what's right now a slim 1-0 lead, and they're going to go to work against the righty Michael Polito. That's bounced towards the hole. Sliding play by Home, but he can't come up with it. And that's going to be an infield single. I don't know if Kai Home had a play, even if he fielded it cleanly. Miyahara was forced to go to the hole in the right side. Kai Home slid to keep it in the infield. Polito was at first base, but no throw from Kai. Noah Rabin doubled off the left center field fence back in the 2nd inning, and he's popped out to 2nd in the 3rd. Here comes the pitch. First pitch. Slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Off-speed pitch misses off the corner, and the count's even, 1-1 Was stranded at second back in the second inning after doubling Polito with a nice move towards first. Polito gave up a single in his outing on Tuesday before erasing it with a double play, and he looks to do the same thing here with his team trailing by a run in the fifth. That one blocked, and the throw down, there'll be no throw.
That stolen base brought to you by Parkpoint Health Club, celebrating 40 years.
So that's going to be a stolen base on the ball in the dirt. Lots of action on the base paths. It looks like we have a new catcher in the game. I'll get that to you as quickly as I can. Looks like it's Aiden Sakai behind the dish. As Atticus Gonzalez has been lifted from the game, we'll see exactly who's behind the dish. Early in the season, they like to split their catchers. Don't want one guy back there for all 9. That ball's bounced foul alongside of first, and the count runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes.
What is next on the list? Okay. And did we have anything for YMCA? Nobody signed up for that? Okay. So we're going to do YMCA instead of Sweet Carolina. That's what we missed when the computer.
Full count pitch. Bounce foul. Noah Rabin has faced 6 pitches from Michael Polito. Let's see if we get an answer on the 7th. He shakes off the sign. Now he's ready. Way outside, and he walked him. And first and second with nobody out. That brings up Omar Gastelum, the designated hitter. Caught on a miss. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch is a nice block by Sakai, and the count's even 1 ball and a strike. Gastelum walked and has struck out. Went down looking on 3 pitches back in the 4th. Pitch misses low and inside, and the count's 2-1 to the designated hitter. Jerry Maldonado waiting on deck. Jeremy Maldonado.
Can I make that page again? The Miranda page?
That pitch misses, and it's 3-1, and Michael Polito's in a whole mess of trouble here in the bottom of the 5th.
And that's a sponsored spot. Tonight, everything is going on. It's no big deal.
And like, why it hasn't like it's been played.
Ooh, a cold strike, close pitch. Omar Gastelum's not happy. And the count's full. Maybe that's the break Michael Polito needs to get himself back in this inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's a line towards third, and it's off the glove down there at third of Bliscoe. And that's going to plate a run. That ball was hit on the screws, and that's going to be a single. Nothing Bliscoe could do. Almost made a nice pick, and it's 6-4 Stompers. Runners still on first and second with no one out. Stompers tack on a run. They lead 6-4. Squares to bunt. Takes one right down the middle. No balls and a strike. Stompers 6, Anchors 4, bottom half of the 5th inning. Polito misses with a slider, 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Runners lead from first and second. Polito checks the runner to the plate. That one misses as well. Rabin away from second. Gastelum away from first. Maldonado singled and scored. He also struck out. That one misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. And there's more action in the Anchor pen. Here comes the 3-1, cut on and miss. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Michael Polito nothing's come easy for him coming out of a bullpen. Infield single, walk single, and every batter seems to be in a full count. The runners don't go, and it's going to be ball 4. And Aiden Sakai is going to look to his dugout, and here comes Dustin Cheney. Takes the very long walk out to talk to Polito. Let's see if he goes to the pen, and he's going to call his infield in, and this could just be to waste a little time and get his reliever a few more tosses down there and the bullpen down the left field line. He's going to face Iparagia, who doubled and scored back in that big 4th inning. Polito will be given more time, and he's got himself in quite a fix here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 run already in. The base is full of Stompers. This game could get ugly in a hurry. Polito's first pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the pitch, line foul, long side of third. The hooking line drive stayed foul. Bobby cuts and misses. And Polito seems to be ahead of a batter for the first time. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Polito looking for a strikeout or a ground ball. Off-speed pitch misses, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Polito strikes him out swinging. Great pitch. A changeup struck him out. Chavo swung right over it. Brandon Marion, he singled and scored. Grounded into a fielder's choice back in the second. Polito a pitch away from getting out of it. Marion squares to bunt and takes a fastball upstairs, 1-0. First baseman playing in on the grass, the rest of the infield back. Infield double play death. Alonso Guijarro now goes behind the runner after 2 balls and no strikes. And that hit him. An off-speed pitch hits Brandon Marion. Attack on one more run at 7-4, and the bases remain loaded.
Up now, number 1, Ryan Martinez!
The 9-hitter Ryan Martinez stands in. He's walked and grounded out to the shortstop. Caught on and miss. A pitch in the dirt, and Pulido's ahead, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. That gets away from Sakai. 1 run's going to score. The runners advance. It's 8-4. And we got to be near some sort of record on most runs scored via the pass ball. Because by my counting, that's the 5th. Wild pitch Pulido, and that mound must be the loneliest place on earth. The 1-1. Doesn't get the call on that one. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The Anchors bullpen has to be ready by this point. Pulido. That's a good pitch, but it was not caught by the catcher Aiden Sakai, and it's called a ball. 3 balls and a strike.
All these are boys from yesterday. We had a game.
3 balls, 1 strike. It's lined, foul, and the count's full. Full count pitch. Pulido doesn't like the sign from Sakai. Here it comes. That's outside, ball 4, and single walk, strikeout hit by. The bases are loaded. 2 runs are in.
Now batting, number 29, Wyatt Davis!
Wyatt Davis comes off the bench to hit for Nathan Brasher, and that's going to be finally all she wrote for Michael Pulido, as Dustin Cheney's going to head to the mound and put his righty out of his misery. A tough inning for Michael Pulido in his second outing of the year, and he's left quite a mess for the next man out of the bullpen. We'll find out who that is in just a moment.
Looks like he's got tight pants on. So, pretty tight pants.
Which one's that?
Antonio Vazquez is the man Dustin Cheney calls upon out of his bullpen. Antonio Vazquez worked in the victory on Tuesday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to some away baseball for the Anchors. I'll see you back at Pat Bale Field in Alameda. That's next Wednesday against Game Prep, as there's games Wednesday and Thursday streamed right here on Alameda Anchors YouTube. I'm Kieran Costa. And on the mound is Antonio Vazquez. It was a tough outing for Michael Polito, and he tacked on to his line. Wyatt Davis came off the bench for the Stompers, and Antonio Vazquez out of the pen. Wyatt Davis comes off the bench to the sweet sounds of Ellie Goulding. And a heck of a walk-up song Wyatt Davis chose, and he's going to step in against Antonio Vazquez, looking to pick up his bullpen mate Michael Polito and get out of this jam. First pitch is misses low and outside. Aiden Sakai kept him in front. Nothing going the way of the Anchors here in the fifth. 8-4. Here it comes. Vazquez. Cold strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
We have another winner. Sonoma Raceway ticket winner.
2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 3 here in the fifth is the 8 on the board for the Stompers. The Anchors have mustered up 4 of their own with a big 4th inning, but you're getting doubled up here. A hook drops just inside. 2 balls and a strike. Close pitch. The zone's gotten real small all of a sudden. Antonio Vazquez steps off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nowhere to put the pinch hitter Wyatt Davis. Isaiah Velasco, your home run hero, waiting on deck. Here comes the 2-1. Popped him up. Right field. Shallow, very shallow. The second baseman, Home, is going to make the catch. So Home makes the catch in very, very shallow right. Just what you needed. There's 2 away. No runners advance, and Antonio Vazquez can get out of it.
And here we have number 7, your home run hero, Isaiah Velasco. Thank you. I definitely charge him for that.
Velasco cuts and misses. Ellie Goulding followed up with some Miley Cyrus, some great walk-up choices by the Stompers. I feel like it's a 2018 party all over again. It's 1 ball and a strike. That one misses outside, 2-1, and the Anchors can ill afford another bases loaded walk. They stay in striking distance down 8-4, but Antonio Vazquez would love to keep it right there. He delivers the 2-1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did, rules the home plate umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Antonio Vazquez, 1 pitch away from the magic act. He came in with the bases loaded and just 1 out. He got the pop-up on Wyatt Davis and now looks to put away Isaiah Velasco. 2 for 3 on the day. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Misses 3 balls and a strike. Runners will be off and running on the pitch. Here comes the full count pitch. Vazquez. And it's spoiled by Velasco.
Chase. Scoreboard.
Vazquez will deal another 3-2 pitch to Velasco. Already knocked in 2 on the day, looking for more. Here it comes. That's served into right field. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Miyahara cuts off the throw. And that's going to be double digits and a 10-4 lead. A soft line drive into right, but he put it in the perfect spot. A 5-run 5th inning. And it's all Stompers. They lead 10-4.
32,
Tyler
Tyler Martinez.
Martinez is going to come off the bench to hit for Logan Azum.
32.
So that's going to close the book on Michael Polito. And a tough go of it. 5 earned and just 1 out. There's no better way to blow up the ERA than that. Here it comes. Caught on miss. No balls and 1 strike. 1 ball. 1 strike. Vazquez checks the runner on second and delivers. Misses outside. This is Antonio Vazquez's inning to finish. Dustin Chaney is running out of arms down there. Here comes the 2-1. That's low. 3 balls and a strike. Logan Azum led off this inning with a single, and now he's lifted. The 10th batter to hit in the inning. 5 have scored, 2 on base, and 2 have gotten out. Here it comes. That's bounced towards 30. Fires across the diamond in time. Heck of a pick, Kuihara, but I mean, he could have just stepped on the bag. The inning is over. We've played 5. It's Stompers 10. Anchors coming to bat in the 6th, down by 6.
Nico Rodriguez.
If you need it, Fresco's got it. What we're going to got is Ryan Sweeney right now. So, is everybody ready? You're ready. You're ready. You weren't going to do anything, but he's going to do YMCA. All right. Okay, stay, hold that there. We're good? We're good? YMCA. You got it! Fantastic. Doesn't matter if you're an Anchor fan For you Stomper fans, everybody in the YMCA fan. Look at all the twins we have here today. I've never seen so many twins in my life. Hey, weren't you the dancing chicken yesterday? Yeah, here we go. Dancing chicken. Fantastic. One day we're going to get Dean Poteet to do YMCA with us. He's our favorite umpire. Thanks, Dean. That's YMCA brought to you by Presto Rental.
Nico Rodriguez comes out of the pen for the Stompers, and just want to say congrats to Nico. Just graduated Archbishop Mitty High School just a few days ago. The class of 2024 graduate with a fastball at 76 and fastball slider the pitch mix on Prep Baseball Report.
Now we have number 17, Luis Zuleika.
I'm sorry, tell me again who the pitcher is.
Nico Rodriguez.
Thank you.
So Nico Rodriguez will face Luis Zuleika. And Zuleika serves that one to right. And one pitch, one out. No better way to come out of a bullpen if you're Mr. Rodriguez than one pitch and one out.
Now batting number 0, Brady Wetzel.
Brady Wetzel, the Chabot College kid, comes off the bench to hit for Kai Home. He actually came in as a defensive replacement last inning, so he's had an inning in the field before he picks up his first at-bat of the evening. Brady Wetzel at 318 with 20 RBIs and 14 bags swiped, the kid from San Ramon. Here comes the 2-0. Foul back. Two balls and one strike. That one's taken low, 3 balls and a strike, and Brady Wetzel looking to get on in his first plate appearance. Kai Home, tough day at the office, struck out and popped out to first. Here comes the 3-1, chopped towards second, easy play, nothing but time, and there's 2 down.
Now batting number 9, Caleb Bello.
Caleb Bello comes in. He's been the catcher for the last 2 innings as he relieved Atticus Gonzalez. That one misses low, 1-0. One ball and no strikes as he's very late and he lines one into the Stomper dugout, 1-1.
Holy cow.
Velo stands in from the right side. San Joaquin Delta College. He'll start his freshman year there. Here comes the 1-2, Rodriguez, and it's bounced towards first. High hop, but flip to Rodriguez in time. And the Anchors go down 1-2-3. 6.5 in the book. Stompers 10, Anchors 4.
I'm sorry to say this, but this is the 7th inning. And at the end of the 7th inning of play, the ball's going to close. I know, it's correct. But that means that there's still a full inning where you can go get something to drink. We've got beer on tap down there. We've got Stomper beer in a can over here. We got wine everywhere. So we need one more last drink.
Possibly number 11, Hunter Graham.
Middle of the sixth inning. Let's take a look around the scores in the MLB.
Or you could just go downtown in Sonoma. There's like 5 bars you can crawl from.
Blue Jays beat the Brewers 3-1 north of the border. Mets finish off the sweep of the Phillies at home. The Padres beat the Marlins 10-1. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 5-4. All you Bay Area fans, watch out for the Diamondbacks there in the hunt with the Giants.
Well, I guess I messed up again. Yeah, I need 2.
Atticus Gonzalez comes in for another inning of work.
Now hitting number 40, Derek Barcho. Derek!
I just love that we're here just watching this. You can talk to him. I've done it. So, you know, oh, okay. Excuse me, chemo stop it. Did you? It looks good. You're missing the game. Up and see how he caught it? Yeah.
We're ready for more action.
Now batting number 11, Hunter Graham.
Somebody check on your food? Are you allowed to do an intentional walk? I think they are. Yeah, I think they. Well, but how do you know that? You gotta
Up next, we've got number 9, Jeremy Maldonado.
Sorry for those technical difficulties. We should be back up and ready to go here, as it's 2 balls and no strikes with the runner at third. Sorry for those. So everything you missed, there's 1 out, man at third on a couple stolen bases. Everything you missed, there's 2 balls and a strike here. Runner at third, 1 man out. Bottom half of the 6th inning. That one misses outside 3-1. It's all Stompers in this one, 10-4, and there's 2 more games to come to round out this 3-game set in Sonoma. I won't be on the call for those 2, but I'll see you back Wednesday at 6 o'clock back in Pat Bale Field in Alameda. Here comes the 3-1 from Antonio Vazquez. Ball 4. And he might be out there to eat some innings as the mounds remain empty in the anchor pen. Baragira steps in, runners on the corners with 1 man out. Antonio Vazquez would love to turn 2 here. That's popped foul alongside at first. A pick back to first. Not in time. That one misses and it's 1-1. Iparraguirre is a sophomore at Chico State from Bakersfield. Transferred from Bakersfield Community College after spending 2 years there with the Renegades. Here comes the 1-2. Straw came out swinging. Antonio Vazquez off-speed pitch away, and there's 2 down. Brandon Marion out of the 8-hole. Marion, one of the few to get a 4th at bat here. He singled has been hit by a pitch. He scored a couple runs. He's been on a fielder's choice his first time up, so.
Hey, got a piece.
No balls and 1 strike. 10-4, bottom half of the 6th inning. Spoiled that first pitch from Vazquez. Here comes the 0-1. Misses outside. There's been stompers on the base paths every single inning of this one. No clean frames for the Anchors pitching. I mean, that's what we saw a lot of on their Tuesday night win. There was a lot of 1, 2, 3 innings, and their bullpen turned 3 double plays. That one's driven towards center, but settling under it to make the catch to end the inning. We head to the 7th. Stompers 10, Anchors 4, in desperate need of a rally. An eventful Thursday in the sports world. Game 1 of the NBA Finals wraps up in Denver, with the Nuggets calmly putting away the Heat by a final of 104-93. But me personally, I'm more of a Bay Area Collegiate League baseball guy, so Stompers lead 10-4 here. We can talk some baseball, why don't we? Giants are in the heart of a wild card hunt, but they just dropped 2 of 3 to a Pirates squad that was struggling mightily in the month of May. But it's flipped to June, and June starts with a 3-game set with the Orioles. Nico Rodriguez here, though, out for a 2nd inning of work. Let's go Martinez with a soft throwing right-hander.
No, you're still there. I want you to press the number 2 button. Turn down the music, Will. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like you to take note of this sound right here.
Anchors need a rally with everything they've got in them as they trail by 6 with just 9 outs remaining.
That is Dean Poteet's signature call. Dean Poteet, first base umpire right now, everybody.
Jack Bollinger steps in for the second time today. Bollinger hit by the pitch when he came off the bench in the 5th. Bollinger looking to start the rally. And man, do the Anchors need one. And this zone, in my opinion, has been very small, and we've just opened it up as that pitch was off the corner. And I'd say the Stompers really took control of this game in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Vazquez homered in the 3rd, and then the Anchors answered with 4 of their own and left the bases loaded on a 3-2 pitch that looked to me off the corner. But since then, an 8 runs in a row have been put up by the Stompers. They lead 10-4, but Bollinger looks to be the leadoff man and get aboard. Caught on a miss. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bollinger. That pitch misses low, ball 4, and wow, we're bat flipping our walks, and Jack Bollinger trying to wake up that third base dugout as they trail 10-4 here. The baseball purists in attendance won't be happy at all with that one, as Jack Bollinger walked to lead off the inning and then bat flipped his walk. So first pitch strike, 0-1. Rodriguez's off speed is just brutal. Bollinger down towards second. He's in there. JP Boyle just waved at that one. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes, and Rodriguez has a very hard fastball, and then you go the off speed there with whether it be the changeup or the slider, and JP Boyle was fooled. Here comes the 0-2. Slow. Bollinger away from second. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is low. Bollinger bat flipped the walk to lead off the inning and stole second. Let's see if he woke up the boys. That's grounded hard towards third. Nice pickup. The runner's going to hold it second. The third. The runner's going to hold it second. The third.